got glasses. Sorry about that. Good evening. I'm Joe Herlihy. I live at 47 St. Andrews Boulevard, Chillicothe, Ohio. Peace be with you. The proposed development of Chipotle on the west side of town has been met with a great deal of enthusiasm at the Herilihy household. My special little son, Isaac, can't wait. And his dad likes Chipotle too. His dad likes the current owners even more. My faith teaches me to be hopeful. We certainly hope the project can be successful. I say that with reservations. The current site plan is unsatisfactory. The Board of Zoning Appeals, I call it the BOZA, B-O-Z-A, meeting on August the 22nd should be reheld. As the BOZA secretary noted, David Engelman, and the chairman Malone acknowledged, proper notification of the meeting was not given. The location on the notification sign said the Lions Shelter in Yoctangi Park. The meeting was actually held at the City Annex on South Main Street. Granted, this is a technicality, but this is the nature of the notification process. It needs to be correct. The primary reason for my complaint deals with the fact there was misinformation shared by the Safety Service Director, Cremines. BOZA Chair Malone also had misinformation, and only to be more misinformation came from former City Inspector Kelly Kite. A requested traffic study was not performed. The city engineer was not present. My understanding, the previous engineer had another job and moved away, and then they had not hired another. So there was nobody with any credentials at the meeting to discuss these very serious issues. Because I don't think of Mr. Malone, who's a nice guy, having these credentials, and I don't think the Safety Service Director is a trained engineer that I know of. So again, I don't think anybody was there on the board where they could actually handle these safety questions and these design questions, and that's unfortunate. They proceeded to grant 5 variances. I mean, one of the variances was the sign, how big the sign could be. Okay, we said we didn't want bigger signs, but they gave them bigger signs anyways. But we also talked about, they gave away right away, setback, need for landscaping. I mean, it doesn't sound like much, okay? I agree, I understand that. But the problem with the site is the access from St. Andrews onto Western Avenue. And I think a lot of people, I assume a lot of people have gone to Bob Evans or frequented the car wash or Engle Bar, all commercial property that's located on St. Andrews, by the way. And I think you don't have to do it too many times to know, this sucks. This is difficult. This is hard. And when my son started driving, I told him, hey, just turn to go to Kroger's. You can't get out, just turn. If you get a right turn, go right, and then go through the light at Kroger's, and then get going the other direction. Okay. So I think a lot of us know that. I don't think anybody here doesn't know that. Let's see here. Okay, many people in the neighborhood are concerned about the challenges of handling the increased volume of traffic at the St. Andrews and Western Avenue intersection. There's no traffic study. We think the volume is going to increase 5 to 8 times more than what's there now. I was told they get about 5 cars an hour now, and we think they're going to get 30 to 40. So this is a dramatic increase. And then, of course, when you couple this with the Engle Bar property, I mean, this neighborhood is that street intersection really can't handle this load, in my opinion. One of the things I thought the city should do is hold on to some of the land on the site. So maybe they could build an access road, a right turn only lane. That way, people could turn eastbound, and at the same time, people could turn westbound. And then you maybe get 2 cars to the intersection instead of the current 1. So again, I'm just saying that this is what my logic tells me. The other thing is, of course, the obvious thing is, why isn't it connecting to Kroger's? Kroger's has a light. The city put that light in. All those improvements were made with the understanding that the commercial property would use that light. And
That's your time.
okay, can I ask permission? I'm almost done.
I'll move to extend.
Thank you.
Motion, seconded. Motion by Ms. Nickerson, seconded by Ms. Preston. Roll call on the motion to extend the speaker's time.
Greg Phillips,
Yes.
Payne,
Yes.
Nickerson,
Yes.
Barnes,
Yes.
Henderson,
Yes.
Brown,
Yes.
Preston,
Yes.
Anthony Phillips.
Yes. Motion passes. Please continue.
Thank you. So the shortcomings could, the bottom line, I think these shortcomings of the site design could prove to be tragic and obviously could be regretful. Time will tell. I had a nice conversation with Devin Shoemaker, who's a professional engineer with the county, concerning Chillicothe's planning ordinances. Devin doesn't think city council can do much at this point. I think you guys all know that. All eyes have to be on Mayor Feeney, as he has to pull a rabbit out of the hat. My neighbors have asked me to keep my comments positive and hopeful. Okay, and I will try. Mayor Feeney has assured some of them that he's gonna look at things. That's good. He suggested a connection with Kroger's might be a possibility. He also wants to talk to ODOT about a modification of the stoplights at Kroger and Plaza Lane. Looking forward, I certainly hope City Council realizes our planning regulations are poor and inadequate. Things currently stand, the city has no ability to have acceptable requirements in addition to zoning design. The city's thoroughfare planning regulations are stuck in the 90s. Too much faith is placed with the mayor, who's a good guy, but he's just a human being. Not enough emphasis on top drawer design work. Currently, the city's planning ordinances have no requirements to know how many trips the Chipotle will likely generate. This is an incredible reality that should be corrected. Be advised, there is other real estate on St. Andrews that will likely test Mayor Feeney to be all things to all people. At some point, this haphazard approach to city planning will expose everyone to the reality the city doesn't know what it's doing. I beg City Council to find a way to delay the progress on Chipotle. I request a review session be set up to properly investigate how the traffic is going to be safely managed. Thank you for your time.